Alright. So we have
Fine. How you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm
that.
existing, you know?
So as you
Living as well as I
return
can,
to
sir.
Fort Belwarian,
Thank you for the drink.
climbing up the rope over the wall, which the DM was very gracious and didn't make anybody roll a dex check, because that's always fun.
I didn't climb up the wall. I flew. Thank you.
You did fly. No dex check required for flying.
Nope.
So
it is canon. It has to be stated it's canon. Willem is tatted with butterfly wings now. That has to be canon event for him. It's a necessity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Willem is has a butterfly wing tattoo on his shoulder. One.
I think we can just have
a
it
butterfly in the sky, he can go twice as high.
He has a vest. He has a tattoo.
When?
Maybe we can just do it as like a pin instead. You know, I'm quite squeamish around needles. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's why it just
you didn't even need needles.
It's amazing things you can do with magic. Okay, so you guys scale the walls. You
roll a 6.
Turn your ghoul heads into Commander Portier, excuse me, and she doles you out 160 gold.
6, then a 9.
Which
tragedy.
I have put in the party sheet, and I will split between all party members.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
I do not take cut, correct?
You do take cut.
No, I do not take cut.
Well, I can't do that. Give me 1 second.
Okay, well then I'll take it this time, but in the future I'm not going to take a cut. Is that easier since you already split it a certain number of ways?
Actually, you did not take a cut.
Perfect. Thank you.
So you only get money from your ill or good gotten gains?
My mom will take care of me.
I got you.
I did add
company discounts.
I did add your previous day's earnings from your marketing venture with Izek.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
So you now have some gold. And you make your way to the barracks for your lodging because it is late, and unless you want to go adventuring in the forest, you're safe.
This music is excessive.
Oh, sorry, not the forest, the jungle. So
no, I think I've had enough of the jungle tonight. Yeah, we go sleepy bye. We go none. We hand over the heads and Jade, they get the gold and she just goes, okay, I'm on a bed, sleep, pillow, head.
As you leave, Captain or Commander Portier leans in close and goes, come see me at the start of the first watch.
Ma'am.
Dismissed. And she resumes her walk back to her lodgings and is going to go to sleep.
Yep.
I need to borrow Jade for a moment. It's time for my daily bath.
So you only need 1 hour of water, yes?
Yep, just 1 hour.
Okay, so my whole the hole I can make in the ground with mold earth lasts for an hour, so that would be perfect.
Cool. Yeah.
So
excellent.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
The barracks room, it's like wooden, right? It's not dirt, so it'll have to be outside the barracks room. So I'll find a little corner, probably right here, and then let me see if I can ping this. It wouldn't work. I was thinking like the corner, right at like in the barracks, like
there. I pinged. I was thinking like that. I pinged.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Like there seems like a out of the way spot.
So, okay, so you're gonna leave the barracks, go all the way around the command tower, and go to the back.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing it in the front, like right by where the where the bucket was to begin with, like right by that window outside the barracks, like to the right, like more to the right, like in that corner.
So, okay. Up to you. You're the spellcaster.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna make it like kind of like right outside the barracks. I just like make a hole and fill it with water for him. I'll burn my last spell slot for water, and then mold earth is a cantrip. Yeah. So I just sift the dirt out, And then I cast Create Water, and I'm like, there you go, Chuck. It's all ready for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm very tired.
Okay. So Chuck is having a soak. Is everybody else going to bed, or what are y'all doing?
I'm gonna approach Roland and be like, "Can I talk to you outside for a moment?"
I suppose. Why not?
Okay, then I'll take us like over here.
I'm gonna side eye Imp as they walk away.
Come off it.
Are you okay?
Am I okay? Yeah, no, I'm doing wonderfully.
You sure, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I know I healed you, but still.
that you did, and I'm very, very grateful for that. But I assure you, darling, I'm quite all right.
Okay, it's just I thought I'd never get to ask you that again, so I'm asking you now.
Oh, do you need a friend about me, love?
It's not that easy, because I can't ask it to somebody else now, and I'm not gonna take that for granted anymore. So, because I saw you die, like, right next to me. And more than that, actually. I saw your soul start to go from your body and then pull away, and then until Freya's wings saved you and pulled you back. So I'm going to continue to ask this every day because I'm not going to take you being alive for granted anymore. If that's okay.
No, that sounds wonderful. That's more than okay. I'm very lucky that you have such a soft heart and looking out for me. It's very much appreciated, and I promise I won't do anything of the likes that would replicate that scenario for you.
I know that we all just met, but I really care for you guys a lot already. It's kind of who I am, and I'm not going to change that. So, yeah, I just wanted to ask.
She's so cute.
You know what? I want to change that for you. You seem like a very kind and loving person, and I don't want to speak for everyone, but I know for me personally, I'm very happy that you've come along and joined our merry band here.
Okay, I'm glad too. And
Okay.
then she'll she'll try to reach for his hand, but then pull away. Oh, right. I need to ask first. Can I hold your hand for a second, just to make sure you're alive? I know you're here and breathing, but still.
I'm looking around to see if anybody is watching, which probably they are. But sure, dear.
From the wall, you hear.
And I grab it quick. And just take her hand in mine. It's like, yeah, see, pulse going is
I feel it.
very
It's
much alive.
fast. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, like the tattoo, she's
the
being
what?
alive and not dying. Oh, your tattoo on your shoulder?
I don't have a tattoo. Bloody hell.
Okay, it's actually nice.
It
goes nice with your complexion.
Michael.
Just the two of us.
I think it's good Freya, but I'll let you go to sleep now.
Okay. Actually, it shouldn't be rude, but you did ask me. But are you doing all right? I know we've kind of come across a little bit of a puddle earlier, and that seemed to frighten you quite a bit.
Right. It has to do with the person I can't talk to anymore. I was in a really
here for all of
dark place before this. It was called the Nightbringer's Temple, and
it's a dark place. It's fucking hell.
We were in this hallway. Well, I was. The rest of them were in another hallway, and then I couldn't hear or see the rest of them for a bit.
Oh,
and then I walk into the hallway and see this man Abraham who is dead. And there was this girl that I know. Her name is Layla, and she told me what happened. And are you affected by any graphic detail or of anything?
Quite the contrary. I would very much like to jot down any detail that I come across, but I will refrain myself because I understand this is a personal matter.
No, I'm not
And if you
afraid of
do
it
not,
anymore.
okay. Well, if you don't feel comfortable sharing the details, you can. You don't have to, darling.
But I want to.
Well, then, I'm all ears.
So there are these puddle things, and they are called boot grabbers, and they're very deceiving. And he apparently encountered one of them, and he couldn't really control it, and it went into his throat.
Sky with the
And
trigger
he
warning.
kind of just made the
A real
choice
G,
to
yeah.
swallow it whole, and then he combusted from it.
Oh,
Womp womp.
yeah. I'm very sorry you had to witness something like that.
That was the worst part, though, is that I didn't witness it. There was nothing that I could do. So from now on, I'm going to be able to make sure that I'm in the distance to be able to do something.
Sure, but that's not on you, darling. That's not your fault. What happened to your friend?
I know it's not my fault, but
Our healer's dead.
one death in my vicinity was enough. At least for somebody that I cared about.
I
And I didn't have to know him long either to care about him, so...
understand. Whole reason why I'm here is trying to avoid that one death.
Well, even if you get close, I'll try to back you up.
And I as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably head back
yeah.
before more rumors
Good
come.
talk, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll go back to the room.
As would
You're
I.
the meaning in my life. You're the
Head back to my bunk and immediately.
Oh, and I'll do a quick prayer to Eldath,
meaning
and then I go
to my
sneaky sneak.
life. Yeah, that's something like it.
I'll head to my bunk and pull out the quill and paper and jot out everything that she told me.
Do I sense a future half-orc, perhaps? I literally go from the window where I was watching every single thing in this entire interaction to just like slow turning, quiet trill, and I sit quietly.
I'm already asleep. Like, as soon as my head hit my pillow, I was just like, okay. I'm all like thrown about, like.
No words. I have lots of words, actually, but
Say the words.
most of them are lyrics. Dun, 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 dun,
So
dun, dun.
long. I've been looking too hard. I've been waiting too long. No, we're not
My
going
pants
there.
are gone. All right.
That's
so
all it took. It took,
yeah, I mean,
took
I'm
2 years
70s.
of sessions, and Jay did it with the lyric.
Do you know how
Brilliant.
high up I have this
Listen.
mic in my headphones?
I can do it
Oh, and
if you'd like.
Ron, your mic's up.
Oh, I was going to go more close for you guys' home and go with looking for love in all the wrong places.
Oh, I ran over my cord.
That's the best kind.
So the two of
Pants,
you
what pants?
re-enter
No
the barracks, noticing Freya kind of just looking at you. Imp, what are you doing with this whole altercation is going on? Not altercation, interaction, wrong word.
You're muted. You're muted.
Thank you. I'm going to watch the show and enjoy it best I can, but I do have to catch the commander first watch. So if I don't have a shit ton of time, I want to sleep.
All right, you can sleep. You and Jade both sack out. Chuck, you are on the corner by the open gate, soaking. Yeah. You see all this too. And the two of you walk back into the barracks, and you see Freya looking at you.
Hi, Freya. I real quick before I go to bed. Thank you for not dying, and thank you for saving Willem. I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, not a problem. I don't know that I died.
But your wings saved him, so that's part of you. So therefore, I classify that as you saving him.
In seeing that, I'm gonna kind of like just flutter my wings a little bit and be like, yeah, of course that's what happened. That's totally what.
He even has a tattoo.
Tagged him. Nice. Okay, perfect.
Well, your wings tagged him, so that's kind of cool.
No. You said that it was because of the wings, and it must have been me. So like, I did it.
Yeah, you saved him, and I really appreciate that because I couldn't do anything. Right? Yeah.
It's okay.
So yeah, and thank you for not dying.
I don't think I can. You know what happened? Like, I went, and then I ended up back in the forest, and then I was like about to go get something absolutely delicious to eat, and then I was back here. It sucked.
More delicious than pineapple?
Well, I thought I was gonna like poof over with the food, but no, my hands were empty. That's sad.
Man.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It was.
But hey, you're still here.
Yeah, and if I wasn't here, I would have missed that, and that was whoo. A moment.
That? I don't know what you're talking about. What's that? That is kind of like a what am I thinking of? It's kind of like a vague. I don't know.
I just, I'm like pointing to the window, like, nah.
Oh, it's made of glass.
Oh, I like you. This is gonna be good. All right.
I'm gonna go to bed now. I know you don't sleep, but I wanted to wish you good night anyways.
Good night.
And I will go to sleep.
Alrighty. Willem, are you going to bed as well?
Yeah, I go to my bunk and I pull out whatever remaining parchment and ink that I have, and I'd like to draw up all the creatures that Serenity mentioned to me. Try to paint an image.
Roll me a performance check at disadvantage, please.
Hello, Ice Imp. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well.
Oh, still less. So that's a 7, not a 7, it's a 4, it's a 9 without bless. Okay, so you get the Targul and you get the Ghoulsteed. You don't get the other ghouls.
That's
you get the you could have rolled a 1 and you'd have got the Ghoulsteed. That Phil made an impression on you.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Literally. But yeah, you get the Targul as well.
Yeah, I finish that up and then I go to bed.
All right. So let me give everybody a long rest. As you go to bed, you hear the bell ring once, and then as you're starting to
skedaddle,
fall asleep, you hear the bell ring 3 times. Start of the third watch. So you gather that it's probably about 10 o'clock at night, seeing as how first watch is at 6. And I will give everyone a long rest. Thank you. There we go. There. All your aches and pains are, removed from the table.
All the physical ones.
Damn, I wish one long rest got rid of all my aches and pains.
Oh, God. That would be a Reese 8 hours of sleep right there every night.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up and your knees won't hurt. Oh, ooh.
Bet. I would be going to bed early every single night.
You're woken up to the bell ringing once, and then 10 minutes later, as some of you are trying to totter back to sleep, it rings again. Bong! And you're up. It is early in the morning, and you hear outside the sound of heavy rainfall.
Oh.
I'm sure Master Chuck would appreciate that.
It's Oh, by the way, Pachuk, did you get out of when the water disappears? Did you just go back to the barracks, or?
Yeah, I went back inside and went to sleep.
It's warm for rain. It's like 85 degrees, and it's a little humid, not too. It's 26% humidity right now, so it's a little sticky. Not terrible. It's like California humid, not like Texas or Florida humid.
Crispy.
Got it.
Okay, so actually bearable.
Bearable.
Yeah. Yeah. Jade's gonna be really excited when she hears the rain. She's like, "Oh my gosh, it's raining!" But as soon as she steps outside and feels it's warm, she's like, "How can they ruin
Home
rain?
sweet home.
How could they ruin rain?"
The water droplets hit you, and they're like, body temperature.
I'm like, and I just step back inside, and I'm like,
The other
They
weird thing
ruined
is there's no wind, so it doesn't. The breeze doesn't even cool you down. It's just stagnant air, which is the worst.
Question, Sam Randalls. You
I
can
really
answer
thought
this
I
later
liked-
if you want, but
"So
what happened to
I like the forest.
Mr. Frog?
I've come to learn
Mr.
that the
Frog?
jungle is not so much for me."
He's
The jungle.
he went and got
The
he
jungle.
went and soaked outside, and then
It's
he
not-
went back into the
not so
barracks.
much
So
my
he's
friend.
with us right now.
More.
Me and,
Moist.
me and humidity do not get along, and my hair is just like frizzing. The curls are just like
Oh,
frizzing
it is
out
slowly
more and
afro.
more.
Yeah.
Like my
Every time you
braids are like holding it back, but like everything else is just like slowly getting more and more. Just like
it's like drawn back here, and then you have like your hair tied. It's like after that.
yeah. I'm like, oh, oh god.
You have a second head.
I hop over to the door and kind of notice the heavy rain, and I go, "Oh shit!" And then I turn around to Willem and Jade, and I said, "Can you guys have the ability to calm our newest Serenity down? I don't think she's going to like this outside today."
Outside.
Puddles. Are you gonna be okay?
Oh, this? Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're
Rain
okay?
makes
Hi,
lots of
Razor.
puddles on the ground.
We were talking about Abraham a
Okay.
little bit ago.
I don't see a problem with that. Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
I thought you had a cat
Okay.
thing going on.
Got it.
If you remember last session, Freya removed the fear of puddles from her.
I mean, I appreciate you guys being worried, but I'm not afraid of it anymore, so it's okay. You're all very
Awesome.
sweet.
Also, beware. The rain
What'd you guys?
is hot.
That's, yes.
I don't
Oh, it's just like
understand why the rain is hot.
To be fair,
And I
Serenity, you would have never experienced rain before. It doesn't rain in Avernus, Hell,
What?
or any of the other ones.
Yeah, like what she's thinking of when it's like rain and hot is like literally like
The what
fire
now?
like raining down.
Yeah.
She's like,
Razor
"Stay
had
home." Oh, but it's not actually fire.
a character who died
Oh,
from
that's good for
eating
you
something.
guys.
Rain.
Roll me a d20, Serenity.
Oh yeah.
So as the water hits your skin, it's this perplexing feeling that comes over
Brim
through your
even.
mind.
Like Grimstone, though.
Like
Grimstone's
soothing.
pretty nice.
It's like a mini bath, a mini shower. And you watch as the droplets fall from the sky and land on your hand, and it like magnifies the little blue, the blue skin on your hand, on the droplets.
With like
And-
the purple stars as well.
Mhm, The scarf around your neck gets wet, and it provides some cooling effect to your skin. You're kind of down with this.
Oh, this is nice. You don't like this?
No. I'm used to rain being cold and refreshing and nice. Not when it hits your skin and it makes you instantly feel like the rain is gonna make you sweat.
You
I
are
don't
in
like
fact
that.
sweating.
Yeah.
It's refreshing to me, but I can see why it wouldn't be for you.
Yeah, I love the forest. Jungles, I guess, are not so much my thing.
Everybody has their preferences.
So Imp, since you see the rain outside, what's your garb look like today? Like, are we going full suit of armor today, or are we gonna acclimate to the weather? What are we doing?
Acclimate to the weather, and yeah, just I want to get partially wet to meet with the commander. I get
Colors
it,
are
but
amazing.
no full Dawn suit. It's gonna get uncomfortable and chafe
I-
like a motherfucker.
I've never tried.
Yeah, we
a
don't. No,
sauna.
chafing is bad.
Yeah.
So you don your clothes, your regular traveler's clothes that you have. It's pretty decent looking. It's a nice tunic that's clean somehow, and
You look like a
a
water
blue
puddle in
cape
my defense.
that's
And Abraham
lined, a
needed
cloak
water.
rather that's lined with
Makes perfect
yellow
sense.
lacing, and
Fair
some
enough.
really nice brown breechers that are. It's pleather, but it looks like it's leather.
Okay, awesome.
Mhm.
Reasonable.
Mhm.
Yeah, perfect.
Serenity sees that Willem has glasses. Like, she remembers that he has glasses. He's like, oh. She'll take off her scarf and give it to him. You should put this over your head. Glasses aren't good for water.
Oh, well, that's quite true, unless they require cleaning. But I have no intentions of going out in the rain at the moment, so I think I'll be all right, darling.
And if you need it, just ask.
I will keep note of that. Thank you very much.
This is like a heavy jungle rain, correct?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
this is heavy rain.
Well, if you do go out there, I do suggest look out for grung tracks.
Oh, right, our friend.
Yeah.
So, Imp, you have a meeting to keep.
Nope. I make it to it. Thank goodness we have a tunic.
Yep. And there.
Or Imp heads off, can I ask to go with him? Be like, do you mind if I tag along with you to speak with the captain? I promise I will be quiet as a mouse. I just want to.
That would be her decision, ultimately, but
Yeah. Okay. And I just come with. Yeah, if she doesn't want me there, I won't stick around. But
You're not actually
just
going to
wanting.
turn into a mouse, are you?
What was that?
Can I turn into a mouse?
I shouldn't have said that thing. Never mind me.
I spend the entire walk over thinking about if I could turn into a mouse.
So I would say that you've seen a mouse while you. Oh no, you've seen a rat while you're on the ship.
I'm like, maybe I try later.
I just want to state that I'm sitting right in front of the door on the ground, like crisscross applesauce, looking out the door.
Okay, what are you looking at?
The rain.
Oh, do we not like rain?
Nope.
All right.
Probably not. Not this rain.
No, definitely not this rain.
I feel like if I tried to fly in this rain, it would just knock me to the ground.
One water drop just
Yeah.
takes you out.
Jade, I've added a wild shape rat to your wild shape list.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Once that gets to be a fairly long list, I can make you a subcategory just for that. But right now, it's just wild shapes that are in there.
Cool.
Wait, is that rain?
All right.
Hail by any
So,
chance?
Jade, you follow Willem.
Rat shape is best shape.
Or
Let's
not
go.
Willem, sorry. Imp.
Well,
yes.
I'm tiny. I'm like that big.
And
I'm like that big.
Imp, you make your way to Captain Portier's door, which is right there.
But you aren't in Africa. That's true.
I should have
can't give
wiped my
less.
feet and knock off the excess rain and not be a heathen.
Yeah, you don't want to piss off Helga.
I mimic exactly what he does when I see him. I'm like, oh.
You have to use a pit lord stats if you piss off Helga.
Got it.
I like
Yes.
shake the rain out of my hair.
So your hair quickly goes from poofy to just wet, drenched. Like it takes like literally 10 steps and you're just soaked.
At least it's not frizzy anymore.
Pillar
Yet.
sets. Yes.
I take it you knock at the door.
Yeah. Commander Impious, for our meeting.
Enter.
As I enter, I make sure the door is open and I kind of like motion so she can see Jade and then like look at her for like the thumbs up, thumbs down kind of thing.
Well,
Take a
this was
peek in.
supposed to be a private meeting, but your companion come along. This won't concern anything she can't hear.
I just toddle in behind them. Thank you. Don't mean to intrude.
God damn it, where are they? Rainforest?
No.
Yeah.
Quite all right. Not a problem. Like I said, it's nothing classified that you can't hear. Close the door.
Close the door.
Ah.
Sit down.
Not
Get
in.
ready to listen intently.
Makes sense, yeah.
She pulls out a bottle of white wine, pours a glass for herself. She looks at you. Hmm?
Please.
Grabs out a glass. Jade?
Last time I had, is that alcohol?
Yes.
Oh, last time I had that, I stayed up for way too long dancing in a tavern. Probably not the best idea, but thank you.
Yeah, we don't need you to do that. Can I interest you in some water?
Oh, yes, please.
She pulls out a canteen, fills a cup for you, and hands it off. Takes a long sip of her goblet of wine. So I've been giving this death curse idea some mulling over in the last day. And
Okay.
let's see. Freya, you get inspiration.
Oh. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you, Razor.
Razor, thank you for the inspiration. I appreciate that.
I've been giving this death curse issue some thought. It's not going to be around here. And as much as I could use your help,
Honestly, it's
Understood.
rough recently, so I
we
could
need
use some.
to find a way to get
Hold on.
you to some Port Nianzaru so that you can maybe find
There,
someone that
you've
might
been
know
inspired.
something about this. There's a lot of sages and wisdom in
May it help you
Port
in
Nianzaru.
your
There's also a lot of
endeavors.
thieves and cut purses, so mind your wallets.
Understood.
What I'm willing to offer is this. I paid you out for the main problem we have. And I've noticed we've gotten some reports about some very large creatures in the forest. Bipedal, but large. And I have no idea what these things are. And the reports that came back were just vague descriptions of lumbering large creatures that are about easily more than 15 feet tall.
Oh,
I'm not asking you to fight them if you see them.
understood. Any inclination to humanoid, beast, or something in between?
They did say that it was, like, it was humanoid. It looked humanoid anyway, just big.
15 foot.
If you want my honest opinion, they
Sparkle
sound like
Minis, everyone.
giants to me, but we
A
couldn't
lookout
find out
for
what
people.
kind.
Got it.
But I mean, over 15
Thank you. I
feet
wasn't
tall,
seeing anything,
bipedal,
honestly,
boot prints. I mean,
but
that's a
some
giant.
love.
Mhm,
Hugs to you all.
And not a
Hey,
hill giant.
not
They
at
don't
all.
wear
Not a
shoes.
problem. Sometimes life is hard.
Interesting.
But
we
now
saw
you
no
have
toes, just boot
inspiration.
prints.
So,
My
and
my
inspiration's
request
given
is,
for somebody doing something awesome or doing
I'm
something
going to
great.
give
and,
you
you're choosing to try to
enough kit
get yourself out of
to
it.
make
And
it
that's
to Port Nianzaru. I'm
hard
going to give you 2 rain
sometimes, so
catchers. I'm
you
going to
earned
give
it.
you
definitely earned it.
2 tins of bug repellent. And within reason, any supplies you might need. Not weapons. We can't spare those, but supplies.
Appreciated.
On your journey to Port Nianzaru, if you happen to run into these creatures, take this scroll, and she hands it to him, but then she looks at Jade. You're a druid, right?
Ginger's not here.
Yes.
That's
then it's-
sad.
Cosmically fortuitous you're here. And she hands Jade the scroll. This is a scroll of animal messenger. It's gonna, when you cast it, should make a sparrow. It's only going to come back to me. If you find out any information, I want you to observe. Do not fight these creatures. I don't want to lose anyone on a reconnaissance mission.
Absolutely fair.
But just give me the details you can gather, and then cast this animal messenger and fill me in, and that will pay for the supplies I'm going to give you.
I'm gonna look at Imp and be like, if we seem like we get close to one, I can always send my leaf, and I point at my staff to my leaf, forward, and I can fly the leaf around the creatures to get a better idea of it, so we don't have to risk ourselves in getting close.
Perfect. Anything
Like-
you guys can do by hook or crook to not engage but still find out. A description would be great. If you can find out why they're here, that's even better.
You can also,
Okay.
We are in
it's hard
intel.
to find a good community
Mhm.
sometimes.
Got it.
This is
Yeah, so
family.
my leaf, I can
Yeah,
do full surveillance
we
through it.
normally
My
don't
eyes
even
go like
use
a
the word
crazy color,
community
and I
because
can
it
fly,
gets misused
control
so
it, and I
often.
can see everything through it.
You know,
It's really fun.
we've always said like we have a fellowship, and then
perfect.
they're a self-proclaimed cult. So
Well, then you
But-
guys are obviously at least equipped for the job.
we
My,
try. I try to be
unfortunately, my
friends with
soldiers are very
everybody,
good, but
and
in the sneaky,
we
quiet
want you to
department,
be
they're more of
okay.
a
And
frontal assault
glad that
than
you're
a,
here,
you
even
know,
just to chill out and have a good
sneak
time.
in and infiltrate kind of group. So, while I'd hate to lose some able warriors like
No.
yourselves, at least for what you fight, I
No.
understand that you're here for a bigger reason than just doing the bidding of a commander of the Flaming Fist in some small fort in the northern part of Chult.
We appreciate your hospitality and the equipment and resources you've shared with us since we've been here.
Not a problem.
Fair. I'm a member of this cult.
You did
I
me
love
a
that. I'm
solid,
having fun.
and I'm
Yeah,
willing to do
good.
you one in return.
I'm ready to make
Do
my
you have
pack.
recommendations
Let's
on means of
go!
travel, or is
One
walking our
of
best
us.
effort?
One of us.
Walking is your best effort. We don't have any form of livery here. The horses that we have are spoken for, and they're shit in the jungle.
Got it. Got it.
There's definitely more options in Portney and Zaru, but for here we're skint. Don't have much.
Understood.
And she's going to furnish you with a very, very much incomplete map of Chult. And not all of Chult, just the northern part that you guys are in. Which I will grab now.
Well, that's huge. I've been wanting a map. I'm like super excited. You can't tell. He's beaming right now. He's got his map.
To save and
Sip my wine.
it tastes like Pinot Grigio.
Right.
It's actually cold.
That was
Yeah,
going to be my
no, I
next
wish I had
question. I'm really impressed.
Dave's like longingly looking at this glass of wine, like wishing now she decided to say yes.
See here, assets, refresh.
Yeah, hydrate. That's a good idea.
And the map looks like that.
Got it. Oh, perfect. Okay.
This is what we give away for free. It's basically just go here for Portney and Zaru.
Got it.
And it's on a very much larger piece of paper. It's like taking up a corner of it. And she says to you, says, if there's a navigator or cartographer amongst you, you can fill out as you go. If you go to new parts of the map. And there's no map that exists in Chult that has the center of the island mapped out. Nobody's gone there and come back. So that could be a very valuable commodity.
Understood.
You get my drift.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am, I do. Wow, that also tells me how terrifying the center of this peninsula is.
The whole island's terrifying, to be fair. I personally, if I had soldiers to spare, I'd send some with you, but
Understood.
we already lost a few, and we don't have a new contingent coming in for at least 2 more weeks. But the supplies that I can give you, they'll be ready for you when you're ready to go. And if you have it, like if you run into the giants,
Interesting. That was a
it pays for the
cartography job, or
supplies.
just
If
kind
you
of
don't,
both?
I'll just take your word you haven't seen them yet. But anytime that happens,
We will do recon and send you the intel immediately through the animal messenger.
and if you want my word of advice, if they see you, run.
Noted. Don't be seen. Or be good at running if we are.
I appreciate you meeting with me at this, early morning. I know that's why I asked for you. Military time starts at sunrise. I'm surprised you're awake. She looks at Jade.
Oh, the bells. It's
Oh my
the
God,
bells.
it's Mandy. Oh
I'm
my God,
usually
it's
a
Goblin
very heavy
Tuesday
sleeper.
on a Monday?
But the bells.
Sorry,
They
it's
get me
not
up.
Monday. It's pre-Tuesday. How are you doing?
I don't imagine that there would be bells where you're from.
No, we just rise with the forest.
Yeah, we rise with the bells. Never grow complacent to the bells.
Hi. Thank you for shouting out Goblin
that makes
Tuesday.
sense.
Anyone
I
who's
write-
not
I
following
write that down.
definitely should.
Never go.
He's
Hey.
friends with Grimbeard Adventures.
Now, that was the
Very,
business I
very
had
cool
to
guy.
attend to today. I wanted to let you know my ruminations. And while I'm not ordering you to leave the fort, if you do, it's permissible.
Thanks, friends. No problem.
Thank you, Commander. Finish my wine, and then within the official
We're
unofficial.
chulting today.
Salute. Thank you for our way
How
out.
are the dungeons? They're
dungeons salute?
socializing with and
Yes.
philandering with the captain.
Awesome.
Excellent. I feel like it's a sign of respect, so I do it back. I'm like,
And she just,
I motion to Jade. I'm like, right, and then
Jade, dear, did you have some questions for me? I assume you didn't just come to eavesdrop.
figure out a little bit more of what we're going to be doing here. I was just kind of getting how can I say, learning more about like your people too, and like how you guys do things, and how communication wise here, I'm not really around a whole lot of people, so I like to kind of observe meetings just to get the kind of how people talk to each other, so I'm not disrespectful in any way.
Understood.
Also, to
That's
just get a little information.
fairly smart. Well, I'm glad I unintentionally answered your questions.
It was, yeah, very much so. And thank you for the water.
Of course. She stands up. She puts the bottle in front of you and take it. I got more.
thank you, Commander.
Good luck. Travel safe. That's all I got. Don't fuck around in the jungle too much.
Oh,
Understood. Something tells me the jungle isn't as forgiving as the fort is.
No. Yeah. It's very good knowledge to pick up in their first 2 days here.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, if she's done with us, we'll see herself out for sure.
Yep, you're dismissed. You can go. And she
We'll
goes
shut
back
her
to
mind.
writing something on her desk.
Awesome. Good job, Jade. Well done.
To Imp when we're walking back, thank you for letting me tag along.
Yeah, and I showed her the bottle. She left you a little present too.
I'm like, yay!
All right, we'll go meet with the rest of the group.
Imp, you would know that you've had alcohol of various types before. Not saying you're a lush, but you've had a couple drinks of various kinds of alcohol. It's fairly light in the alcohol department, very low ABV.
Okay.
He knows it won't mess me up too bad.
Probably about like 8%.
For one, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So you guys go back to the barracks, or what are you doing today? Or you two?
Well, let's go meet with the team and then decide if we want to go venture out with the rain or wait until it's up. But if it's the jungle, something tells me it could just rain for days on end.
True.
It's like
It
it's
could
like
just
it's a roll
go.
of dice.
Yeah, right. Let's go meet with our friends.
As much as the hot rain sucks, I think getting started on our journey might be our best bet, because I feel like getting to Port Neonzaro sooner, it would help us probably get our bearings and possibly find a way to get this curse handled.
I agree with you, friend. I agree with you.
See, I'm learning to do things other than protect the forest.
Well, in a way, you are protecting the forest and the jungle. It makes sense.
Look, I missed a stream
So
too.
you guys make your way back
What,
to the
Sunday?
barracks.
No.
I think you're talking
As
about
they walk
Sunday.
in, I'm talking about the different layers of hell. So anyone who wants to listen to the barracks,
Damn it, I was on a 7-day watch streak.
whoever wants
That
to
sucks.
write them down. So you don't want to go here, because then there's a lot of there's a lot of fire, obviously, because it's hell. But yeah, you don't want to go there for sure. Oh, guys, you're back.
So, from let me see here if I can do this. There.
Yeah, in my mind, that's Serenity.
She's literally Charlie Morningstar. What can I say?
Yep.
So, Willem, I'm
Yep, it was on Sunday.
guessing you'd be taking
I went
notes because
to
this is
the mud run
valuable
all day,
information.
got home,
Very
and
valuable.
slept. All
Yeah,
up
I'm gonna give
till
you a
12 noon.
present.
Oh,
I said I wanted to tell him, or I would tell him. So
Mhm.
I'm listening.
At the end of her descriptions of hell, you get this image drawn on paper. Don't mind the burnt outside of it. There, and there.
that's how you know it's real.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've all seen how fast Serenity talks. She got all that information out in the 30 minutes to an hour that
Hell yeah, she
they were
did.
gone.
Luckily for you, I'm a very good listener.
Oh, I noticed.
I just got flashbacks looking at this
And
map.
Willem, you've
I have
not that you're a
PTSD.
hell scholar, but you've poked around books on Avernus at the bare minimum, and especially while El Terrell was in Avernus, it was the talk of Silvery Moon, and so there's a lot of research being done on Avernus and that and you've realized in your studies you never saw a full map of hell,
No.
all
Right.
9 layers.
Yeah, geez, the bookkeepers and librarians would go crazy for a thing like this.
And a thought pops into your head. This could be your professor's thesis.
Hold on. Oh, this is brilliant. Yeah, right, keep it coming, Serenity.
Oh, really?
Right, no, you're down there, aren't you?
Any downtime that you have that's longer than 30 minutes, you can RP that you're asking her questions about hell and she's responding accordingly.
Yes.
That
And I would say by the end of the campaign, should you live, you'd have a 30-page thesis that's ready to turn into your professorship ruling body to apply for a professor's title at Silvery Moon.
It's fantastic.
I just point to where Acadia is on the map. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk about this one a lot more because obviously that's where I'm from. I hope you don't mind, but if you have any questions on the other layers, I'll be more than happy to provide.
No, there's a lot to take in, but I'm doing my best. But please do not let that slow you down. I'm quite a quick writer.
Well, if I do go very fast, please tell me, and I
It
will
was fun.
stop.
My cousin brought
or
his
hold.
truck. He
Of
blew it
course.
and kept
Now you were talking about Stygia
To
at the moment.
Intel.
What's kind of the whole layout of that? I just
Jade and Morgoth walk back
I would
in
love
as
to be
she
on that
goes
review
into
board.
the description of Stygia and the inner workings of that cold environment.
Yeah, I'm not from there, but I do frequent there a lot. Oh, you're back.
With good news,
You're muted.
everybody.
oh, that's fantastic.
And
Read that
why?
wrong. It was fun. My cousin brought his
A little bit
truck
less so, but
and he blew
not
it
terrible.
and kept running it until it quit.
So while the wine is cold, let's share it, and then we can trade the stories of the most recent events, and then decide if we want to pack up and leave in the rain or take the gamble and wait.
It is quite.
Are we all together?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and while you guys are deciding,